Bajaj Pulsar says that this bike saved Bajaj from drowning, and there was a time when Bajaj Chetak scooter used to be an emotion for middle-class families in India. Today, Bajaj Auto is India's second largest two-wheeler and the world's #1 three-wheeler company. For years, this company has ruled the Indian two-wheeler market. But there was a time when the company was about to close. Then bikes like KV100 and Caliber of Kawasaki Motors of Japan saved Bajaj from drowning. But what happened later that Bajaj left Kawasaki? Started showing his interest in Australia's KTM. Did Kawasaki cheat Bajaj? With the answer to all these questions, today we will know in the complete journey details of Bajaj Auto. In 1889, when Jaminalal Bajaj was born in a small village in Rajasthan to a poor Marwari, and at the age of 5, a Rajasthani businessman Dvatraj Bajaj adopted him as his grandson. Their relationship with the British. He had a very good relationship and used to live in Maharashtra and do cotton training business. After only 4 years of formal education, Jaminalal also joined this business and started learning the ways of business. After the death of Bajaj, Jaminalal took over the business and in 1927 established a new company named Bajaj and Company Private Limited. And that's how the Bajaj Group's huge business empire began. Jaminalal Bajaj was strongly against the British rule and was associated with Mahatma Gandhi's Swadeshi movement. He started all the factors so that people can get employment and we use goods made in the country. At the behest of Gandhiji, he started the Hindustan Sugar Mill in Lakhimpur Kheri, up in 1931, which is now known as Bajaj Hindustan Limited and Asia's largest sugar mill. His scooters 3. Started diversifying into many different sectors like cement, steel, and electrical appliances. In 1945, he founded Bajaj Training Corporation Private Limited, which we know today as Bajaj Auto. Friends, Bajaj Group is today India's third largest business group, whose combined market cap is about 800,000 crores. But in the next video, we are only going to know the journey of Bajaj Auto in detail. After independence, there was a dire need for two-wheelers in our country, but we did not have the technology. Not only this, there were research and development facilities as well as so many restrictions from the government that no foreign company could do its business in India. So Kamlanyan Bajaj started importing and selling two-wheelers and three-wheelers from European countries. Then came the year 1959, when he also got a production license from the government, and the next year the company was made a public limited company in the name of Bajaj Auto. But now the problem was how to do the production. And for this, Bajaj has partnered with Piaggio, a famous automaker of Italy, in which he got the license to make and sell Vespa scooters in India. Vespa Piaggio was a successful scooter that was very much liked in Italy and other European countries, and after the launch in India, it started getting a very good response from the people, and then in 1965, Kamlanyan Bajaj handed over the entire responsibility of his business to his son Rahul Bajaj, who had returned after completing his MBA from Harvard Business School. Rahul Bajaj wanted to expand the company's business rapidly, but on the one hand, it was not possible to do anything without the permission of the government. On the other hand, Piaggio also did not renew its license in 1971. Now Bajaj was forced to build a two-wheeler of his own to save his existence. The entire team worked day and night, and since 1972, a scooter inspired by Bajaj Chetak was launched in the market. The Bajaj Chetak was the second scooter made in India after the API Lambretta. And if you were born in the 90s or earlier, then you must know about the Bajaj Chetak scooter, and you? So whether you have driven this scooter or not, but its famous forest must have been sung by our Bajaj. As soon as our Bajaj came to the market, its sales went up so fast that after booking, people had to wait for years for delivery. Common people used to drive it with their family with great pride, and this e-scooter was in the Indian two-wheeler market. Then came the 90s. And when many types of economic reforms were started in India. And foreign players also got permission to invest in the Indian market. Many international players have been waiting for years that they will be able to enter the Indian market, and this move of the government gave them a chance to enter. When Honda Motors also showed interest in coming to India, more than 100 applications reached Sun, out of which Honda selected 3 companies: Bajaj Auto, Hero, and Kinetic. But Bajaj was a big player at that time. So Honda decides to go with 2 smaller players. He gives the business of the motorcycle to the Hero and the scooter business to Kinetic. Due to Hero Honda's motorcycles and Kinetic Honda's scooters, the popularity of scooters surrounded by people starts decreasing significantly, which directly affects the sales of BAJAJ Chetak, because 80% of their revenue came from Chetak sales. The rest was done by the Yamaha RX-100 and the Ambassador. BAJAJ Auto's valuation year-on-year started falling at the rate of 40%. And the problem was that market analysts were now looking at the end of BAJAJ Auto. Rahul Bajaj had made commodity BAJAJ Auto a company worth Rs 7,500,000 to 12,000 rupees crore. They were seeing that company being ruined in front of their eyes, but they had no choice. They could not compete with the refined and reliable engines of Honda, Yamaha and Suzuki with BAJAJ Chetak. But now times were about to change. The story was about to enter a man who turned the fortunes of BAJAJ Auto upside down. He was a man. Rahul Bajaj's elder son Rajiv Bajaj, who got his degree in mechanical engineering in 1988, had a completely different thinking from his father, due to which there were many differences between them. But the priority right now was to save Bajaj. Rajiv Bajaj decided to forget the history of the scooter business and move forward in bike production, and in 2000, in partnership with Japan's Kawasaki, bikes like 100 Boxer Caliber Eliminator and Wind 125 were launched in the market, as well as Africa, Nigeria, Mexico, Latin America. And it was also exported to countries like the Philippines. The Boxer bike became Africa's largest selling bike, and the Kawasaki Bajaj Caliber received a good response in India. But still, BAJAJ Auto's market position was continuously falling in front of Hero Honda, Yamaha, and Suzuki. Rajiv Bajaj completely changed his strategy. At that time, all manufacturers of 100 cubic centimeters segment affordable lightweight computer be keeping in mind the middle and lower middle class of India. Making it. But people's financial condition was now better than before, which also increased their purchasing power. In keeping all these things in mind, Bajaj's research and development team started working to create a powerful and performance bike, and in the year 2001, Pulsar 150 and Pulsar 180 were launched in the Indian market. With a larger and more powerful engine, long wheelbase and muscular styling, the Pulsar is a premium bike, as well as disc brakes and side stand indicators make it different from other bikes. Rajiv Bajaj's different strategy worked, and the Pulsar bike has created such a buzz in the market that BAJAJ Auto is once again back in the competition. Along with this, Bajaj Platina was also launched in 2006 to strengthen its hold in the 100 cubic centimeters commuter segment, which is still one of the top-selling bikes. Kawasaki's association was certainly nothing short of a lifeline for Bajaj. Their relationship remained strong even after the launch of Pulsar, and in 2009 Kawasaki sold its premium bikes. And also signed a deal with Bajaj for service and started selling his Ninja-like sports bikes through their premium dealerships. However, there was a strong need in Rajiv Bajaj's mind that why he does not have the technology to make fast sports bikes. At the same time, he came to know that the team of a famous motor company of Austria is going through a very bad phase and is on the verge of bankruptcy. KTM was a big name, and its technology could turn Rajiv Bajaj's dream into reality. Bajaj immediately acquired a 14.5% stake in the team and gradually increased its stake to 48% today. Came to the position. Friends, Bajaj got two benefits from this. First of all, they needed JIS advanced technology. She got it, and secondly, her brand value increased significantly in the international market. Bajaj Auto launched the Pulsar NS and RS series by upgrading its Pulsar brand with the help of the K-Team, which has a tremendous craze among the youth today. Actually, the manufacturing cost of KTM bikes in Australia was quite high, so their bikes used to be very expensive. But when Bajaj started production in India, production costs fell by about 30%, and when the KTM Duke 200 was launched in 2012 with an affordable price, the bike became quite popular, and inspired by its success, the team also launched the Duke 39T RC 200 and RC 390 models in the market. But from the ATMs of friends, Bajaj started kissing or Kawasaki near Bajaj. Because both Kawasaki and KTM used to produce bikes in the same segment, and due to the low rate of an ATM bike in India, the rest of the sales began to be greatly affected. Although this has not been officially said anywhere, but according to some reports, there was some dispute between Bajaj and Kawasaki about marketing and branding for a long time, and even in Bajaj's difficult days, Kawasaki did not even share the technology of his sports bike, due to which the Bajaj management was not happy with him. Kawasaki was already expected to part ways with Bajaj, so in 2010, Kawasaki renamed India Kawasaki Motors in Pune, Maharashtra. In 2017, Kawasaki terminated its sales and service agreement with BAJAJ in India. Well, now BAJAJ is not going to have much impact because after coming together with the team, performance bikes like Platina and Discover to Pulsar and great sports bikes like Domina and Duke are present in BAJAJ's portfolio in the 100 cubic centimeters segment. And if we talk about three-wheelers, then only Bajaj Auto Rickshaw comes to our mind. In 2017, Bajaj also entered into a global partnership with UK Motorcycles for the production and sales of mid-size bikes, under which they have launched Speed 400 and Scrambler 400X bikes in June 23. Today, Bajaj Auto's two-wheelers and three-wheelers are present in 70 different countries of the world, and this is the reason why 50% of their total revenue comes from exports, and you will be surprised to know that in December 20th, Bajaj Auto's market cap is 100,000. It had also crossed the 100 rupees crore mark, making it the world's most valuable two-wheeler company. So friends, hopefully you have liked the success of Bajaj Auto. Thanks for watching.